Your person is now overwhelmed by deep regret, feeling remorseful for not being emotionally open when you were wholeheartedly and unconditionally in love with them. They now find themselves yearning for everything about you, from your infectious laughter to your comforting presence. Every memory, every shared moment, and every whispered secret now reverberates in their mind, intensifying their sense of loss. They are angry with themselves, feeling a deep self-directed anger for not taking your connection seriously. They now see how their indifference and emotional unavailability have caused you pain, and this realization is painful for them. It's like looking into a mirror that reflects their actions and their consequences. It's a harsh truth for them to accept that they are the architect of both their own misery and your heartache. In an effort to grasp the depth of your pain, they are now trying to put themselves in your shoes. They are attempting to view the world from your perspective and feel what you felt. Through this process, they are coming to realize that they could never love anyone the way you loved them. Your love was deep, pure, and unconditional, qualities they now see they took for granted. They understand that not giving you their time and not reciprocating your love was not just a mistake, but the greatest blunder of their life. They were so absorbed in their own world that they failed to recognize the precious gift you were to them. Now, they see you as a true blessing, the silver lining in their otherwise cloudy existence, a beacon of hope and love. They realize they let go of someone who could have brought immense value to their life. Your person had never experienced unconditional love before. They were used to a world where love came with conditions and every action required a reaction. Initially, they thought your love was conditional too, but your words and actions revealed a different reality. You showed them that love isn't about conditions or transactions but is a heartfelt emotion. They are amazed by your ability to love and respect without expecting anything in return. Now, every thought of you, every memory, brings tears to their eyes. The moments they once considered insignificant are now cherished treasures they wish they could relive. There is a powerful sense of longing from their side, as they are deep in reflection and regret, wishing they could turn back time to fix their mistakes. Unfortunately, time moves forward and cannot be reversed, leaving them with their thoughts, regrets, and the painful realization of a lost love. When you walked away from me, it left a profound and lasting impact on my heart. The pain was sharp and intense, almost tangible in its severity, as if a part of me had been ripped away, leaving a void that was difficult to fill. My ego, once inflated and strong, felt diminished and fragile. It was a blow I hadn't anticipated, a fresh and raw wound. Yet, amidst this emotional storm, I found a deep respect for you. Your courage and strength to stand up against what was wrong were qualities I admired profoundly. They were rare and precious traits that inspired me. It was your bravery that compelled me to reevaluate our connection, to view it through a lens of dignity and integrity. It was a push that proved necessary and transformative. The change you underwent was truly remarkable, evident in every aspect of your being and reflective of your inner strength and determination. It became clear to me that you would accept nothing less than genuine amends from me and that you would not settle for anything less than a connection nurtured with care and responsibility. It was a realization that pushed me to take control and guide our connection in the right direction. Everything became crystal clear to me then, the fog of confusion lifted, revealing a harsh and bitter reality. The people I thought loved me, the ones I believed were on my side, were actually using me for their own benefit. It was a revelation that was difficult to digest, a truth that was hard to accept. The guilt that washed over me was overwhelming. The realization that I had failed to trust the one person who gave me her all was a bitter pill to swallow. She offered me her loyalty and love without any expectations or conditions, and yet I failed to see her worth and appreciate her love. Amidst this sea of emotions, one thing stood out: you had captivated my heart from the beginning. There was something about you that resonated deeply with me, something that struck a chord within. You were the first person who seemed to understand my inner demons, the first who made me feel like. You were the one who made me feel like I belonged, who made me feel seen and understood. You were the person who showed me that I wasn't alone in my struggles or battles, that I wasn't just a face in the crowd but someone who mattered and was important. The journey of self-discovery was not just about the pain of losing you or the guilt of not trusting you, it was about growth and transformation. It was about learning to love and respect myself, valuing the connections that truly mattered, and finding the courage to stand up for what was right. It was about gaining the strength to make amends and move forward, and discovering a sense of belonging, purpose, and self. For all that, I will always be grateful to you. Your partner is currently in a state of deep reflection, admiring your remarkable self-control, and they've noticed a shift in the dynamics of your relationship. You're no longer taking the lead as you once did, you're not initiating conversations or reaching out with calls or texts as frequently. This change has left a void in their life, filled with longing and fantasies about you. They find themselves constantly thinking about you, missing your presence, and yearning for your company. They recall the connection you both shared, a bond that was not just physical but also emotional and spiritual. It was a connection so intense and natural that it felt like two energies merging into one. They remember how effortlessly you connected, how your energies resonated with each other, creating a unique and special bond. Your partner longs to relive those beautiful moments, when everything else ceased to exist, and it was just the two of you, lost in your own world. They consider their moments with you as the purest and most loving experiences of their life. Those memories are deeply etched in their heart, and they yearn to relive them. They can't imagine anyone else taking your place, they feel a sense of completeness and belonging with you. You are the only person who fits perfectly with them, who understands them on a level no one else does. Your partner realizes that, despite any attempts to distance themselves or block you out, it is your thoughts that bring them comfort. Your thoughts offer them a sense of peace and immense pleasure that they find nowhere else. They are like a soothing balm to their restless heart, a source of solace in their chaotic world. They may have tried to convince themselves that their feelings for you were just a passing infatuation or fleeting attraction, but deep down, they know the truth: their feelings for you are genuine, deep, and profound. They have even found themselves crying in silence, overwhelmed by the intensity of their emotions when they lied to you about their feelings. Your partner cherishes your presence in their life and values the bond you share. They understand that their life is better with you in it and wouldn't have it any other way. Your presence is not just significant, it's indispensable, and they wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. They know their feelings for you are real and that they can no longer hide from them. They've realized it's time to confront their emotions, acknowledge their love for you, and embrace the beautiful bond you share. They are ready to open their heart to you, to let you in, and to let their love for you shine. They're prepared to love and be loved, to give and receive, to share and cherish. In the grand scheme of life, they recognize that they've achieved many accomplishments, but their connection with you holds a place of profound significance. I have reached the heights of success, savored the sweet nectar of victory, and basked in the glory of triumph. Yet, despite these numerous achievements, I found myself engulfed in an abyss of emptiness. It was as though I was standing on the pinnacle of a mountain, surrounded by an endless expanse of nothingness. No amount of accolades or laurels could fill this void within me. Then you entered my life. Your presence was like a beacon of light that pierced through the darkness, illuminating my world with warmth and love. You filled the void within me, healing my wounds and mending my broken spirit. With you, I found fulfillment and peace. Your presence was like a soothing balm that healed all my scars and brought tranquility to my restless soul. However, in my pursuit of happiness, I allowed my lower self and others to control my emotions. I allowed external factors to dictate my state of mind, surrendering my happiness to the whims and fancies of others. I now see how distorted my sense of masculinity was. I wasn't acting from a place of strength and courage, but from a place of fear and manipulation. My actions were driven by fear, fear of losing you, fear of being alone, fear of confronting my own insecurities. This fear led me to manipulate situations and people, including you. In doing so, I broke your trust, the very foundation of our relationship, and tainted the beautiful connection we shared with my insecurities and fears. I was selfish, focused solely on my own needs. I was so absorbed in my own world that I failed to recognize the pain and suffering you were experiencing. I was oblivious to your struggles, your loneliness, your silent cries for help. While I made you my first priority, I allowed other things to come before you in my own life. I prioritized my fears, insecurities, and ego over you. I assumed that you would never leave me, no matter how difficult things became. I took your love for granted, believing it was unwavering and unconditional. But you proved me wrong. You showed me that love is not about possession, but about respect and understanding. You taught me that love is not about taking, but about giving. It's not about fear, but about courage. In retrospect, I see the error of my ways. I understand the pain I caused you and the damage I inflicted on our relationship. I am deeply sorry for my actions and the hurt I caused you. I am committed to learning from my mistakes and becoming a better person. I am dedicated to rebuilding the trust one broke and restoring the love we once shared. I am committed to you, to us, and to our future together. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me and give me another chance to prove my love for you because, without you, my life feels incomplete. In the past, this person was known for their rigidity and stubbornness, holding firmly to their beliefs and actions to the point of obstinacy. They created a protective barrier around themselves, a sort of fortress of solitude, which was impenetrable to others. This was their defense mechanism, a way to shield themselves from the outside world. However, as time went on, they began to realize that these walls were failing in their intended purpose. Instead of protecting them, the walls were isolating them from the very thing they longed for the most, connection. They started to understand that no matter how much they tried to distract themselves with other things, the walls only served to keep them apart from what they truly desired. You were the one constant in their life, always present in their thoughts. This realization marked a turning point for them. Gradually, they began to lower their defenses, allowing themselves to be vulnerable and open to the possibility of connection. They started to view you in a new light, recognizing the purity of your soul despite the hurtful exchanges between you. Your unwavering love and loyalty stood as a beacon of light in their otherwise dark world. They are now coming to terms with the fact that their inconsistent and egoistic behavior created a rift between you two. They understand that their actions have hurt you and left you feeling alone on this journey. This realization is a difficult one, but it's an essential step towards healing and reconciliation. They now wish to apologize and make amends. They want to correct their mistakes and repair the broken pieces of your relationship, but before reaching out to you, they want to make sure you're ready to welcome them back into your life. They understand that forgiveness is a personal choice and cannot be forced. Positive changes are on the horizon, and the universe seems to be aligning in your favor. Trust your intuition and consider giving them another chance. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. What's important is that we learn from them and strive to become better individuals. Your person is closely watching you and is trying to reach out because they want you back. However, they are also apprehensive about how you might react, fearing potential rejection or that you might not be ready to forgive and move on. Despite this fear, they are willing to take the risk because they have faith in the strength of your love. They are on a journey of self-discovery and growth, learning to shed their rigid and stubborn ways. They are opening themselves up to love and connection, accepting their mistakes, taking responsibility for their actions, and learning to both forgive and seek forgiveness. Most importantly, they are learning to love and be loved. So, listen to your intuition and consider giving your person another chance. Love is about forgiveness, understanding, and second chances. I find myself reflecting on our past, overwhelmed with a mix of emotions and a deep longing for what once was. I wish I had valued our connection more. It was a bond meant to be cherished with love and respect, not taken for granted. The reason I'm not reaching out is that I feel I'm meant for love, and I deeply regret betraying you. This regret weighs heavily on my heart, a constant reminder of an irreversible mistake. I never truly understood the importance of our love until it was gone, like a light that was extinguished, leaving me in darkness. I know that no one can love and understand me like you do. Your love was a guiding beacon through life's storms, offering comfort and solace in times of distress. In my pursuit of happiness and contentment, I chose others over you, believing it would lead me to a better path filled with joy and fulfillment. But it was my biggest mistake. Instead of finding happiness, I ended up lost in a sea of confusion and regret. Through my journey of self-discovery, I realized that you were the one who suffered the most because of my inconsistent behavior. You were always giving, always there for me, always ready to lend a helping hand, while I selfishly took from you without much reciprocation. It was a one-sided relationship where you were the giver and I was the taker. Over time, I came to understand that the bond we shared was entirely unique and different from the relationships I have with others. It was a bond forged in the fires of love and trust, meant to last a lifetime. I don't like staying distant from you, honestly. I don't feel like my true self without your presence. Your absence is deeply troubling to me. I miss you so much and long to see you again. The thought of seeing your face, hearing your voice, and feeling your touch fills me with an indescribable longing. You are the only person I want in my life permanently. I yearn for your presence, your love, and your understanding. I'm sorry for pretending like I didn't care. It was a facade, a mask I wore to hide my true feelings. The truth is, I care more than words can express. I care about you, about us, and about what we had and could have had. I want to say that I am genuinely sorry for the pain I've caused you, for the mistakes I've made, and for the love I took for granted. I hope that one day you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Until then, I'll live with the regret of losing you and not appreciating the love you had for me. I'll hold on to the hope that one day we can rekindle what we once had. Until then, I'll continue to miss you, long for you, and love you. Many of you are currently experiencing a profound sense of detachment. This isn't a sign of despair or hopelessness, but rather evidence of your newfound mastery over your emotions. You've successfully navigated through turbulent times and emerged stronger and more resilient. This achievement highlights your emotional strength and maturity. You are no longer at the mercy of desperation but are now in control, guiding your own emotional journey. Alongside this emotional growth, many of you are also making progress in your financial lives. You're actively working to improve your financial situation, taking proactive steps to create new opportunities. Although this process has its challenges, you're meeting them with determination and a positive mindset. This active engagement with your financial reality has brought a sense of lightness, relief, and optimism that is stronger than ever before. Your partner, who has been a silent observer of your journey, is aware of the waiting game you've been playing. They know you've been patiently biding your time while they deal with their own issues. However, your partner also sees that you are now preparing to move forward in your life, ready to let go of control issues that may have held you back in the past. This realization is not lost on them. They understand that your connection goes beyond mere romance. It's also an opportunity for self-healing and personal growth. Your partner is on the brink of a significant transformation. They are preparing to end a painful cycle of withholding emotions, a pattern that has caused much heartache and misunderstanding. They are ready to fully embrace their soulful connection with you and to acknowledge the depth and significance of your relationship. This commitment is not a fleeting one, there's no turning back. Your partner sees you as marriage material, someone they can envision spending their life with. They desire a long-term relationship with you, built on mutual respect, understanding, and love. This marks a new chapter in your lives, one filled with mutual growth, understanding, and commitment. It promises new beginnings, opportunities, and experiences that you are ready to embark on together, hand in hand and heart to heart. As you navigate this new chapter, remember to be patient, kind, and open to the possibilities that lie ahead. Every journey starts with a single step, and every story begins with a single word. In the grand scheme of things, love is what truly matters. So here's to love, growth, and the beautiful journey that lies ahead. I am currently filled with a deep sense of anger and frustration at myself. This anger isn't due to external factors but stems from my own inaction. I regret not taking decisive steps toward you until now. However, I want to assure you that this period of inaction is about to end. I am on the verge of reaching out to you about my future plans, in which you play a significant role. My heart yearns for a future with you. I envision a future where we are married and settled down, living in harmony. I want to reignite the love and passion we once shared. This love and passion go beyond just emotional. They are also physical. We've had a connection that is both energetic and physical, and I want to rekindle that bond. There are times when I distance myself from you, but this isn't because I've lost interest in you or our relationship. On the contrary, these periods of disconnection are when I need to reconnect with my higher self. I need to gain clarity about our connection and the direction in which our relationship is heading. Please trust that I am walking away from situations that no longer serve my highest good. I've never shared this with you before, but when you confessed your love for me, I felt an indescribable joy. It was as if I was standing on top of the world, looking down at a breathtaking panorama. Your confession made me feel invincible, as if I could overcome any obstacle. You are an incredible woman with qualities that set you apart from the rest. You have the ability to attract anyone you desire, and yet, you chose me. This fills me with a deep sense of awe and gratitude. Your sensibility and maturity are qualities that I deeply admire and cherish. In a world where genuine understanding and wisdom can often seem rare, you stand out as a beacon of these virtues. Your ability to navigate the complexities of life with such grace and insight is something truly remarkable. I have always found your perspective to be refreshing and enlightening, and it has consistently offered me a sense of clarity and reassurance that is both comforting and inspiring. I want to take a moment to express my profound appreciation for everything you have done for me. Your actions, both big and small, have conveyed a depth of love and commitment that is beyond words. You have been a constant source of support and strength, standing by my side through every challenge and triumph. In moments when I needed someone to lean on, your unwavering presence has been a pillar of strength. Your dedication to our relationship is a testament to the depth of your feelings and the sincerity of your intentions. It is often said that actions speak louder than words, and in this case, your actions have spoken volumes. Every gesture of kindness, every act of support, and every word of encouragement has reinforced my understanding of the profound bond we share. Your willingness to invest your time, energy, and heart into our relationship has not gone unnoticed, and I am continually moved by the extent to which you have demonstrated your love. As I reflect on the journey we have undertaken together, I am filled with a deep sense of gratitude. The experiences we have shared, the challenges we have faced, and the victories we have celebrated have all contributed to the beautiful tapestry of our relationship. Your resilience and compassion have played a crucial role in shaping our shared experiences, and I am eternally grateful for the way you have enriched my life. Looking ahead, I am filled with optimism and excitement about the future we can build together. I envision a life where we continue to grow and evolve as individuals and as a couple. The prospect of building a future together, one that is filled with love, respect, and mutual understanding, is something I eagerly anticipate. I believe that our shared values and the strength of our connection will serve as a solid foundation for all that lies ahead. In the journey of life, it is not just about the destination but also about the experiences we share along the way. I am deeply committed to walking this path with you, to continue learning and growing together, and to nurturing the love and respect that defines our relationship. Our journey is one of mutual support and understanding, and I am confident that we will continue to navigate it with the same grace and wisdom that have characterized our time together thus far. In closing, I want you to know that your presence in my life is a source of immense joy and fulfillment. Your sensibility, maturity, and unwavering commitment have shaped our relationship in ways that are both profound and beautiful. I am incredibly grateful for the love and support you have shown me, and I am excited for all that the future holds for us. Together, I believe we can create a life that reflects the depth of our bond and the strength of our connection. Thank you for being the incredible person you are, and for sharing this journey with me.